going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Decide and Design. I recently had somebody ask me about the path that they were heading down, and one of the questions they asked me was, how do you know if you're heading down the right path? And it got me thinking about my own journey up to this point and how I've gotten to where I'm at right now. And the first thing I told this person is you got to find out, you have to get a deeper understanding of who you are as a person. What is the thing that lights you up? You know, where are your strengths? What are you good at? Where do you spend a lot of your time? What are you very, very passionate about? What do you love to do? And what's a way you want to serve the world? I think that's a big one as well, because I want people to start living in a mission-centered paradigm. A lot of people are living a pleasure-centered paradigm, and you know, I think the goal for everyone is to be happy, but I don't know if we really know what happiness is, and I don't know if happiness is really sustainable for the long run. So on the Next Level University team, we talk about chasing fulfillment, and you know, chasing fulfillment, part of that is having a mission that is greater than yourself and serving the world in your own unique way. And I put an emphasis on serving. Growing as a person and contributing to the world in your own way. That is what's going to bring the most fulfillment in your life. Like, you will be whole. I want to jump back to when I kind of started my journey. So recently, I mean, with being on this team and following this mission of personal development and bringing it to the masses, I truly believe that's where I'm supposed to be. I truly believe that that's my passion and why I'm put here, why I was put here. And I don't really know exactly what that's going to look like 10 years from now. But all I can say is I never stopped searching for a way to help people. That's one thing that's never changed with me. It's always been about how can I connect with people and how can I help people. And you might be wondering, like, then why are you in construction? And a couple things happened when I was at that point. One, I was in a really dark place and I needed somewhere to go. I needed to find a good job or a career. At least that's what I had in my head, is I needed a good, stable job. But the other part of that was I actually do get fulfillment with making my community a better place. And, you know, cleaning the streets, literally, from snow so people can get to work, or fixing the water that, you know, goes to people's houses. And like, that stuff really does fulfill me, but it's still helping people. Now, what I believe my true like unique gift and unique passion is, and what my like real strength is, I think, is just connecting with other people. But I'm trying to do that with this podcast and being on the Next Level University team while I'm working my other job. But if I go back to when, I think going all the way to high school, I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life at all. But one thing I know for sure is I was always somebody who was talking to people on the team, talking about deep stuff, and even, you know, personal development, even back then when I didn't have a lot of knowledge towards it. That's one thing that's never changed with me, and I kept following that. So I guess you can say the reason like the start of where my journey began was football. And I even followed that all the way to college. Now, there was a little gap right after college where I was kind of a lost soul, and I think I hit a little bit of lonely land, which I've talked about before. So you have your old world, then you kind of jump into lonely land once you start changing your persons, places, things, and ideas, and you start to really find out who exactly you are or who you want to be. And then you start to step into the new world. And that's kind of where I'm heading right now. It's like I'm a little bit lost right now, but I'm still on my path. I just don't know what it's going to look like in 10 years. And I think that's the exciting part of a journey is, although I don't really have certainty of where this is going to take me, I am fulfilled because I feel like I'm contributing in my unique own way. So that's what we need to be striving for. That's what we need to be working towards in our life. And the last part of this, and I told this to this person, how do we know if we're heading down the right path? You know if you're following your heart. And the truth of the matter is we get to design our life. We get to decide who we want to be in this world. Now, many people like to coast. I don't know if they like to, but many people do coast, and they end up in a place when they're like 45 years old or 50 years old, and they suddenly hit their midlife crisis because they spent so many years just kind of settling instead of finding what actually drives them, how they want to serve the world, where their strengths are at, how they can design their life the way that they want. So the good news for you moving forward is you have a choice. Life is about choices, and you can choose where you want to take your life. You can choose what you want to have, and you can make the life that you want to live. And anyone who says you can't do that is, I don't want to call them small-minded, but I think they have some limiting beliefs within themselves that they need to fix. If any of you want to connect with me, please send me a message at b_low22 on Instagram. I want to start connecting with my listeners. I want to start creating a community and jumping on Zoom calls and, just throwing ideas back and forth and giving each other advice and kind of having accountability partners. I want to just start creating more groups just so I can connect with more people. In doing that, I want to get people on peak performance tracking. I'm all in on that. I think if you're not tracking your habits, you are absolutely jeffing yourself. And if you want the template to that, let me know. That's something I didn't really mention in this today, but I did an episode on it a couple weeks ago. I think it was episode 26, I want to say. I did one on peak performance tracking, and that's part of you designing your life. If you want to create the life centered around your unique gift, you need to be peak performance tracking. All it is just tracking your habits. So if you want the template to that, send me a message at b_low22 on Instagram, or you can find me at Book Club, which it will be in Next Level Nation on Facebook. Just join the group, or I can get you in there. Or if you don't want to join that group, you can send me a message and I can send you the Zoom link. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you took something away from it, and I'll see you on the next one.